5:49. I've been having a busy day in meetings, and this is actually the first moment that I get to sit at my desk. Around, I've been hopping around the entire day, and sorry if you don't see much on my vlog today, um, except for my end of day briefing. So today is a day where I had a lot of thoughts and thinking, and I think I want to talk about the common topic, which is fear. So all of us live and breathe fear day in, day out. It could be simple fears about, death or losing your loved ones, or fear that you may be taken over by your competitor, or that someone will badmouth you or harm you in any way. Fear is always present, but for me, whenever I feel fear rising up in me, or the worst case scenarios building up in me, then I remind myself that as long as you do the right thing, you will always get through any situation, and everything will be alright in the end. I think what's more scary and worth fearing is if you did something bad, and then, or if you actively try to harm someone else or someone else's business, you want to take it down, then even if you succeed in doing it, you have to live with it. You have to live with the fact that you did someone harm. You have to live with the fact that you created something out of spite to someone else to make you win. There are many ways to win, but if you win it by doing something that is wrongful to others, then it's not really winning. It's you living with the bad conscience for the rest of your life. So it's really not worth it. And whenever you feel fear to be on the receiving end of any harm, then think about what the other person will go through if he does harm you. And I think that's much more destructive than what you would potentially have to go through. So what about the fear that your business would fail? That is a very normal fear, and our body is biologically designed to fear change, to fear failure, because it wants us to stay safe. But other than physical safety, when it comes to business and entrepreneurship, it's all about taking risks and getting out of your safe and comfort zone. If you don't, you will never create the change that you wanted, and you will never get to the destination that is outside your comfort zone. So know that that fear that you feel is natural, but should not hold you back from doing whatever you were going to do. I like to think of this phrase that I heard from my favorite author, Rory Vaden. He always says, it's okay to be scared, just do it scared. It's okay to be scared, it's okay to be fearful, but do it anyway. Do it scared. And I guess that's a very comforting thing to say to yourself. All of us are scared, but just do it scared. I say it to kids even, like the other day when I was shooting the cooking show with a 7-year-old. He was terrified and he just couldn't bring himself to stand in front of the camera, and I held his hand and I said, you know, I'm very scared too, not just you, because it's a hard thing to do, but it's okay. Let's do it together. Let's both be scared and let's both do it scared. And he took my hand and he stood up and followed me to the set, and we shot a very good show after that. So that's just a very basic example of how you can overcome fear, no matter how strong or overpowering it feels. But the moment you choose to walk with fear, to walk along fear, then it becomes acceptable, it becomes liberating, that you can still do whatever you want to do. And fear is just that shadow that will follow you no matter where you go. You can't get rid of that shadow, but it will always just be a shadow behind you. So I want to close today off with that. And it's only Tuesday, but it already feels like a long week. It's been tiring. And I look forward to going home to my family. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.